Hi guys, if you're on this page, odds are you or someone you know are getting married or planning a wedding in the near future. If you're new to my page, my name is Elise and I own a wedding planning company called Our Own Table Co. and I share free tips, tricks, resources, and unique wedding ideas on all of my social media channels. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, hit that subscribe button and join our community that we are creating and adding to every day. So you've just gotten engaged, and now what? First of all, congratulations. The first thing I want you to do, and this is the most important tip that I'm going to give you in this video, that is to enjoy your engagement. Take time off, take a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months to enjoy and celebrate your engagement with your partner and your friends and family. Next up is your guest list. You and your partner will decide on an ideal number of guests, and then you will create your guest list and they will create their guest list. Obviously, this will involve some fine tuning. You might have to narrow it down. You might have to reduce your guest list and your partner might have to do the same. Great ways to reduce your guest count are, have you seen these people in the last year? Have you seen or talked to these people in the last 6 months? And have they met your partner? You'd be surprised at how many times I see someone coming to a wedding that has not met both sides of the couple. And that leads me to your next step, which is budget discussions. This can be awkward, but it's definitely necessary. So first, discuss what you and your partner can comfortably contribute to your wedding planning fund. Next, discuss any other parties that might want to contribute to your wedding. Then have discussions with those parties and determine how much they're comfortable contributing to your wedding and if they'd prefer to give you a lump sum upfront or if they would rather pay for a specific part of your wedding. Lastly, and probably the most important part of your budget discussions, will be managing expectations. Of those people that are contributing to your wedding, what are their expectations going forward? Are they expecting to be involved in the wedding planning process, in the vision creation, in the guest list? Are they expecting to be involved in what their money's going toward? If at any part in this process you feel like they're going to use this gift over your head during the planning process or want to be involved and you don't want them to be, I would likely turn down this gift. After you've had those discussions, it's up to you and your partner to decide if you want to accept. And I promise you, your mental health is more important than having a larger budget because you and I both want you to enjoy this wedding planning process. So now that you know who is going to be contributing to your wedding and what they'll be responsible for and how they want to contribute, you have your wedding budget. You've identified your ideal wedding budget and now you're going to identify your wedding stretch budget. This is not something that is going to put you in financial hardship or make you uncomfortable. It's just a little bit of padding that might be available to the budget should you need it. Typically, this is around $1,000 to $5,000 based on your budget. Work with a number that you're comfortable with. Next is the fun part. You are now going to list 3 to 5 adjectives to describe your ideal wedding vision. These words will help with decision fatigue and you can reference them when booking your location, your colors, your attire, your decor. Basically, everything should go back to these words. For example, if your word is rustic or boho, you're not going to select a venue that's super modern. All right, so now that you've determined your guest list, your budget, and your vision, I want you and your partner to separately identify your top 3 wedding day priorities. Some examples might be, I really want alone time with my partner. I really want the food and drinks to be top tier. I really want the band to be amazing. Once you've completed those, I want you to sit down with your partner and compare your lists. Compare your list to see what overlaps and then decide how you'll prioritize the remaining items. Now that you're on the same page with guest count, budget, boundaries, vision, and your priorities, you're ready to get planning. Next up, we'll be discussing what questions to ask your potential wedding plan. That is it for today's video. Again, congrats you guys if you are newly engaged or think you might be getting engaged soon. I'll be posting these videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock Mountain Time, so subscribe to follow along. And don't forget to follow all of my other social channels. We have some really fun stuff coming.